That's how it came about.
So I went and bought this camera, right? And when I came back, we was using it and we was looking at it and we was both like, I don't think this is the right type of camera because the lens don't come off. Right?
It was a handy cam or something. Yeah. I think we all started with them joints.
Look, I shot a couple of documentaries of JP on it, right?
Right.
And got some B-roll when we was still driving the Lax and stuff, because he had like a blue one.
I remember he had that coupe.
And I had a white one. I had a four-door white one on some backs. And JP had the blue one at the time. Then you talking about the green coupe?
Nah, it was the blue.
The blue, it was a four-door.
That was a four-door?
Yeah, it was a four-door.
Because wasn't it on switches too?
No.
Didn't he have one on switches?
No.
I thought he had a coupe on switch, like an 84.
But I had the white one. He had that one. And then but I shot a couple documentaries and B-roll.
Right.
You know, and we was like, this ain't the right camera. So I come over to the studio one day, and it's a crazy story, bro. Right? I'm talking about from where I started with the, I'm just saying with the videography.
Yeah.
To where, you know what I mean? It's crazy. So I come over to the studio one day, because we always kept a studio. Right? I don't care if it was my house, his house, a building.
It was a studio.
And it wouldn't, whenever we did it, we would do it right. You know what I mean? It would always be like, okay, I'm gonna take this little back room and then we're gonna build a booth and paint it and da-da-da-da. You know what I mean? We would do the shit right. So, even if it was like, all right, we gonna rent this house and we just gonna make the whole living room the lab and everything else will be in the back. You know, yeah. But, bro, So I made a couple of documentaries and we decided that it ain't the right lens and stuff. So I come over to the lab one day and he like, I'm like, what is this? Right? He like, man, I ain't gonna say no names, but he like, such and such got this from somewhere, you know what, he be on some little crazy stuff. I'm like, little, it was like some little 14, 15, 16-year-old dudes. Right. But they the little homies, right? But they just used to come over to the lab.
Always have some shit.
Be with JP and sit and smoke and, you know, just come around and chill.
Hang around.
I'm like, nigga, this is 60D. A Canon 60D.
Winning.
He like, yeah, whatever. I'm like, it's mine. JP like, you can have it.
Not knowing.
Man, he knew he just wasn't tripping for real. Cause, you know, that's, bro, like,
it's squad.
He already know, like,
it's squad.
What's mine is his, but yeah.
It's all squad.
Like, I don't let nobody touch my laptop, right? And I just bought the brand new one. But like, you know how you are about your laptop that you edit it's your money.
Right. You can't be having.
You like one of the only people to be like, bro, I got something I need to break down. I have some technical failures I need to do. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, go ahead and bring my shit back. I gotta finish editing or whatever. Right. But yeah, he's like, yeah, you can have it. Man, I took that motherfucker.
Got to work.
And ran with it. Next thing you know, I'm sitting in front of E40. Devin the Dude, Al Pacino, HD, Rich and them's main videographer for about a year.
Took the rock and kept running.
Dude, I'm talking.
But see, that's what, you know. It's one thing, man. It's a saying.
Get in place. Man,
I mean, you know, talent without hustle is worthless. You dig? So it's like, shit, man. If you got the hustle, man, and that just equates to if you're a go-getter, sky's the limit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even have to be the best. You know how many people made it to the NFL that are not athletic, with their work ethic got them there. You know what I'm saying? That kind of shit, man. So you named off everybody you named off, man. And I seen you even travel to do some stuff, man. Where are some of the places that you flew out to shoot, man?
I actually got some stuff coming up in Miami with HTP Chip and them. I love them little dudes, man. They work ethic, man, and like for them to be as young as they are, man, like I love the way them little dudes move. But like I should be going to Miami with them. E to P, we going to Dallas here soon. Me and Copeland supposed to be going to LA.
Copeland Keys?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he sent me a friend request on Snapchat, man.
I really want to work with that dude, bro.
Yeah,
we got a lot of good talent up here, man.
Most definitely, man.
I think it's really about to be Kansas City's time. It's really coming. Like, and like people like me and you, we really don't know that, like, we laying the groundwork. Like, you was asking, like, people who inspire me. Like, I was thinking, like, okay, what am I gonna say and what type of responses am I gonna have? Like, when it comes to the videographer, you one of the main people who I like study.
I appreciate that.
You know what I mean? And I was like, my music background is just hella thick. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like already being in the medical field. You know what I mean? And I'm doing surgery, right?
Right.
And they like, okay, we want you to do a certain type of surgery now.
Right.
You feel me? So now I gotta be like, right, now I gotta be like, okay, let me focus on this. It's still the same up under the same umbrella, but like, okay, let me learn this now.
Right.
You know what I mean? And like, when I was really like, just watching it, because I had, when I got that camera, it was 6 months before I used it.
Because you wanted to just get your game
and
up.
I would sit there at home and watch my little videos and tutorials, and it would be in my hand, and you know what I mean? Right. But it ain't nothing like getting out there
and
doing it and getting your trial and error. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
I mean, shit, like, and that, like, it's funny because, like, we both come from the same cloth. We didn't go to college for the shit. You know what I'm saying? We just kind of stumbled in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, with me, like, I got into it because I started on the music side, but I'm a realist, and I just know that it's an expiration date. You know, music is like sports. You only be on the field for so long, then you got to become a coach, coordinator, in essence of things, right? So I just got to that age where, okay, I got to do something different, but I still want to do the music thing. So anyway, I started doing interviews and shit. Like, I interviewed, like, everybody. Like, that's how I started, like, doing interviews. But so many people were asking me, do I shoot music videos? But I didn't have the right, like, how you said I had the right camera. Nigga, I had one of them handy cameras, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, nah, I don't do it. But the hustler in me, people was asking me so much, I was like, well, shit, maybe I need to get me a better camera. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So it's just funny how it goes back to just being a go-getter, man.
One of your first videos that stood out to me that I remember doing when I was in my studying phase, right? I'm talking about JuJu. I already knew what I was gonna name it, and like the Mogul shit didn't just come out of nowhere. Like, you can hear on music that we got back in 2008, where I'm like, Mogul music, or JP's like, Mogul music, you know what I mean? I just changed it, you know what I mean? The Mogul filming group, and like for the most part, like when I was in that studying phase, that video that you did for Willow and Twine, the Trap House Jumping.
Okay, yeah, I remember that.
I was like, that shit's tight.
I remember that, man.
And then,
I forgot about that, man.
And then I was like, what's another video? Oh, Jay Weezy, his Sanctuary.
Oh yeah, Sanctuary.
I remember watching. When it come to Sanctuary, I could kind of remember my thought pattern, because I was like, did this dude, I didn't even know Jay Weezy at the time, right? I didn't know you at the time, right?
Right.
And that's what's crazy, that somebody's work work ethic and they push, get them. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. And at the time, I was like, did he take the drone inside the church? And this is what's crazy. I worked myself into a position to where I was able to ask Jay Weezy. You feel me?
What happened?
Like, bro, I love that song, Sage. Everybody say that. Like, did he take a drone in the church? And he was like, I don't know. If he did, it was before I got there. But no, I was like, man, that's... And then it was one video you did for somebody, and you was outside, you had the camera on the tripod, and you like did your head like this, and it was like,
oh yeah, that tag. Yeah.
I was like, that's dope.
Yeah, because I used to do that, because like you said, you got to brand yourself. And when you're a newcomer, you know, you got to have your brand out there, and like that way people can see you, and then if you out at a function, they be like, hey, you a video dude, whatever. Well, you notice I don't even have my face on there now, but I did that in my earlier videos because it was a branding tool. You know what I'm saying? You know, all that
then I seen
little shit's important.
I seen the stage performance you did of like a rock band, I think.
Oh yeah, yep. I messed with all kinds of music, man. The
way the footage looked and the angle, I was like, this shit look tight. Man. Another videographer I studied, remember Mogul?
What he shoot?
He shot a lot. He was doing a lot of stuff for Twine and them, but he was from what you call that? I think he was from Nebraska.
Okay, I think he did some stuff with Juan Jones. He was pretty nice. I remember before I came.
That video you did for K Bizzle where you had
Demond in it.
Yeah, and Relly was the model.
Right.
Yeah. She been pushing too. Relly Reese ain't that what she did?
Game the Childbreakers. Is she still got that pop?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Cause she been pushing real hard.
I mean, I just like to see everybody moving, man. Like, and that's why I reached out to you, man. For one, shit, man. I ran into so many. You know, we already had this conversation back because you know we bounce off each other all the time. But I have so many like videographers where we on the same set, and you just feel that tension. Yeah. Like, oh, he's competition. Oh, he's my
but
enemy.
It's not.
Right. It's like, I'm not your enemy, bro.
It's enough. If you thinking like that, then I mean, I don't even really.
But it's people
I don't even really know how to break that down yet. I mean, I had before, and I heard other people break it down, and it's so perfect. But like, if you thinking like that, then I mean, it's not.
I know.
It's enough bread out here for everybody. And you want me to tell you something? That shit what I didn't learn over the year, that shit fall under preference. Like, I didn't hear people be like, he not better than you, bro. And I'm like, man, do shit. They like, he not better than you, bro.
I comes through this bitch so heavy. 415s in my old school Chevy. Foot on the gas, blocked by the mask. Come through tripping, that's your ass.